MacArthur steps in, checks the swing. Oh, they ring him up though. Thirst hits one hard and deep, pretty deep, and they're gonna make the grab. That's all for the Eagles for this inning. And Stevie Castillo rips one to left. Pretty deep, but they'll make the grab. That's one away for the Eagles. And here's Charlie Meyer. He bangs one out. They're all six of them. And it is going to go yard. Round them all. Charlie Meyer. Solo shot. Cathedral Catholic.
Hey, boy. Huh? No. That's a big hit right there.
And here's the pitch by Tanner, and it's going to be banged by Johnny Rocco, the sophomore, and it is going to bounce off the wall with a stand-up double. Johnny Rocco. And Tanner doing a fine job, as this is his debut as a starting pitcher. And the ball gets away from the catcher, and Rocco's going to be standing up at third. And Cole Thompson will hit it to dead center, pretty high though, and that'll be all for Cathedral, but they get one. And Spencer Davis steps in for the Eagles. And Spencer Davis just drills one, and it's going deep to right, and it's foul. And the pitch jams him up, and Spencer's going to hustle, but they'll get him at first. And Camden Sauce hits one pretty solid to left, and they'll make the grab. And McNish Hyder hits one solid as well. All hitting him to the left, but he gets a single on that one. Got runners at first and second.
You don't need all that messing around and fix your shirt 10 times and all that. Yeah, come on. I totally agree. Spit 5 times.
And Brendan Lewis pops him up. And will the catcher grab? Oh, he lost it, I think, in the sun. And Tanner V gets a piece of it, but they're going to throw him out at first. And that's all for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Hudson Beeman hits one right into the gap. Perfect shot. And he'll pick up a single. Yeah. And this would be called strike 3 on MacArthur. Smacks it over to third, little bouncer, and they're going to get him at first. Strike 3. Yeah, take a seat, sir. And here's the pitch. And chopped over to first base, and they'll make the play. And James Casnola squares up on one, but they're going to get it. And Spencer Davis takes one in the foot for a free pass to first base. And here's the pitch, and he's going to throw to the dirt, and it's going to get away. That's a pass ball. Spencer Davis will advance to second base. And there's contact. McNish Hyder, he's going to hit it deep to right, but they're going to make the grab.
Hey, lights and low.
Now on for Tanner, who had an awesome game today, Mr. William Smale. And Will's gonna get him. Struck him out. Nice pitch by Bill, and I think, yeah, he deuced the ground ball, but he's gonna be safe. Nice pitch by Pale, and they got him at second, on to first, and they're gonna be safe.
You're doing it right. And here's the pitch from Will.
And it's in the dirt, but Messias picks it up. He throws a second, and they got the tag on him. Game over. Eagles win 8-1 over the Cathedral Catholic Dons. All right, Tanner. So, boy, he left you on a long leash today as far as starting the game, and you almost finished it all.
Almost finished it all, yeah. Getting high on a little bit of pitch count.
Was that really what it was?
Yeah.
Did you feel like that you were running out of gas towards the end?
I didn't feel like I was running out of gas. It might have looked like it, but I didn't feel like it.
And playing a Cathedral team, I mean, they're a little younger, not as experienced as typically, but they're still Cathedral Catholic.
Yeah, it's very nice to always beat our Catholic team. So.
And would you say that that's been one of your more solid competitors as of late?
Yeah, I'd say they're pretty decent. We got some better competition.
And you've been pitching lights out. I mean, whether it's doing a bullpen session or starting the game. Was that the plan originally at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I knew I was going to throw a little bit. Didn't know I was going to be a starter, but I love being a starter.
Go from football to using your bat to now you're throwing all the time. Yep. That's got to be a good feeling.
Gotta love everything.
Does that make you sway a little bit more, Matt, maybe?
What do you mean sway?
As far as football, baseball?
No, I'm a baseball guy.
Perfect. Sure. And so your next one up, what are your thoughts on what you guys need to put together?
Yeah, Scripps Ranch. Yeah, they're gonna be tough competition, but we can beat anyone. So.
And what was working for you best today?
Really, the fastball. A couple curveballs here and there, but really fastball, just pounding them in.
And they're missing them.
Yeah.
I mean, great location. I don't even think you missed your location many times. And then, what do you got to say about the nice 5-run spot?
Oh, that was very nice. It's very nice to have a good hitting team, for sure. It's a very big confidence booster.
And lastly, the thoughts were between the two teams. Who's the pretender? Who's the contender? That's what a lot of the folks have been saying. And obviously, because they're looking at the pitching, they know that you guys can hit well and you can score.
Yep.
But they're looking at the pitching. But you and Will just changed that whole observation.
Yep.
So sure. Great game out there. We look forward to seeing you soon. And tough league this year, but I think you guys can compete. Obviously, tough act to follow when Tanner was just pitching lights out. And against really, it's always a Cathedral team,
but definitely a younger, more inexperienced team that you guys were facing. You guys got the more veteran team. What was being said is whether or not Granite Hills has the pitching. You guys obviously got the hitting, but that was the biggest question. And you think that was answered today?
Yes, I do think it was answered. Tanner, all the pitchers have to do is throw strikes, and Tanner did that. And I came and followed and threw strikes too. So.
And really, I mean, you guys weren't having to throw a lot of them either. I mean, really, a couple more pitches, give or take a few that weren't fouled off. You probably could have completed the game, but you came in there and threw just a handful of pitches. Made a couple of unfortunate defensive plays. We could have gotten out of it a little earlier. Double play that was missed, and another one that was bobbled. But what a great way to end it, to pick them off.
Yes.
A second. What were your thoughts on that? I mean, after those couple of plays happened, I mean, got a little rattled.
Yeah, I was just trying to get the last out, throw a couple more strikes to get it, and then it was a blessing to have the pick off at second. Cody did a great job blocking that, threw him out. So.
And I mean, is that, I would definitely say that answers the question whether or not you guys have the pitching as well.
Yes.
I mean, Tanner he starts off as a bullpen guy, more or less, and worked himself up into starter. If I would ask him a year ago, like you said, he wouldn't have thought he was going to be a starter. And thoughts on you pitching maybe a starting rotation soon?
Maybe next year. I'm more in the reliever role this year, I think. So I think next year will be my chance.
But you never know what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the proof's in the punch. I mean, you look at him and he's already up there. So you keep throwing like that in relief, and we're gonna have big things happening for the Eagles. As far as you got a pretty good defense behind you too.
Yeah.
And lastly, what are your thoughts on Scripps Ranch?
Scripps Ranch. Well, when we played them last year on JV. They were good, so they're obviously going to be a good team. They'll be a good game.
And what was working for you today? What was, like, if you had to say your go-to pitch?
Changeup. That's where I got the ground balls from. The ground ball to second, the ground ball to short. So yeah, the changeup.
Is that usually your go-to?
Yes. Yeah, changeup's my go-to.
And not everybody knows how to throw a good changeup too, so that might get you up a lot sooner too. But great job overall by the Eagles. You had a 5-run spot for Tanner. You guys swinging the bats early, and big win.